I have two testimonies. I'll submit one for your reading, and this one I will read. This is from Dr. Leonard Korn, who is the immediate past president of the New Hampshire Medical Society, and sends his apologies for not being able to be here in person. I want to thank the House Criminal Justice and Public Safety Committee for your attention and interest in the issue of gun violence and public safety, and in particular the specific issue of gun violence and public safety in our schools raised by the bill before you, House Bill 564. There, of course, can be no issue more important than the safety of our children in our country. For our children are our hopes and aspirations for the future. They deserve a safe environment. The issue of gun violence in our country is so alarming, matched only, unfortunately, by the resistance of so many to do anything about it. I, Dr. Korn, have testified to your committee recently about both the extent of gun violence in our country being 25 times or more compared with similar Western democracies, so I won't belabor you with those tragic statistics again. I've also testified about the overwhelming concern regarding gun violence throughout the medical profession, with more than 70 medical societies, including the New Hampshire Medical Society, the New Hampshire Academy of Family Practice, the New Hampshire Academy of Pediatrics, and the American Medical Association clamoring for change. We in the medical profession are, of course, tasked with treating the injured survivors and those killed by such gun-related violence in our emergency rooms, hospitals, and offices. We are indeed the last lane in this so far expanding epidemic of gun violence in the U.S. The horror we see all too frequently is now matched by our determination to encourage common sense legislation for our states and federal government to begin to curtail this epidemic. The legislation before you, of course, has to do with the safety of our schools. Right now in New Hampshire and in only 2 other states, there are no restrictions permitted to keep individuals from bringing guns onto school grounds, around our schools, or even into our public schools. We do not permit guns on our college campuses in New Hampshire, but not so for our public schools. Doesn't quite make sense, does it? Although most schools are spending money to harden the entrances to schools, guns are still allowed, and individuals with guns are permitted only until there is cause to believe that there may be a disruption or danger. Waiting for a threat to happen is way too late in the process of providing a safe environment for our kids. We need to change that with House Bill 564. So, I will pass these out. You have more? No.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman? Agree?
You have a question?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you for taking my question. What tool does a policeman bring to a school to stop a crime?
A gun.
Paper.
Takes a gun to stop a gun.
Thank you very much for your testimony.
Thank you.
Representative Love?
Croc TV.